What's up, gentle people? Hope you're having an amazing day. I know I am after seeing Bitcoin making an all-time high, but I believe this is just the beginning of us entering price discovery. So if we take a look at the RSI, we can see it's just starting to get a little overheated, but it still has room to go and can stay overextended for quite a while. So let's look at what happened the last time we broke out of our downtrend and started to get into price discovery. I'm sure you guys remember the brutal 9-month choppy price action we had last year. But as soon as we broke out and retested, we made about a 60% rally in the following 1.5 months. So let's take a look at what happened to altcoins during this period. So this is the altcoin season index. And this tells us when more of the money is flowing towards either Bitcoin or altcoins. And we can see back in November, December of last year, that is when we had the altcoin season index top out at around 88. So the way I like to use this chart is anytime it's below 25, that's a great time to be accumulating altcoins. And anytime we approach 75, that's a good time to start thinking about taking serious profits. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum has been on a strong rally from the lows, but it still has a lot of catching up to do. So the way I'm looking at Ethereum is it's in a massive range from basically 1K to 4K over these last couple of years. And we need this level of 4.1K to flip in order to enter price discovery, and then we'll have our next major alt season. And on next Tuesday, we also have the CPI data come out for the month of June. And the headline CPI is currently at 2.4%, and it's expected next month to go up to 2.5%. And as long as we come in at or below expectations, we're still on the right track to getting to the Fed's target rate of 2%. And this will also provide the fuel necessary for the S&P to continue into price discovery, which will be good for crypto as a whole. So let's take a look at the S&P chart and how it's doing. So S&P is currently at a key resistance level. We've been in a major uptrend from October of 2023 till March of this year when Trump announced all the tariffs. And that caused a panic and a massive overreaction in the stock market. But since then, the S&P has recovered all its losses and more, and now it's at the resistance level of the previous uptrend. So if the CPI data comes in tame, it'll probably provide the fuel needed for us to break out of this trend, retest, and continue to price discovery. However, if it comes in higher than expected, we'll probably come back down to 6K level, consolidate, and then we'll need more data to see what happens next. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, and hit that like button if you found this helpful. Until next time, stay smart and trade safe.